12 Uyo, your dependable station.
Akwa Ibom State Government launches Digital Human Resource Management System. 2023 National Women Conference on Mangrove People Leadership Initiative. Stakeholders admonish women to actualize potentials. Plus, federal government flags off distribution of palliative to flood victims. Hello, good evening. Welcome to the news. My name is Francis Bassi. This news is reaching you live on Star Times Channels 103 and on our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube. To the news. People tend to look more at physical infrastructures during political transitions without considering the fact that such infrastructures, which include the fully digitalized human resource management system, can play critical roles in ensuring ease of governance. Governor Udom Emmanuel stated this at the public presentation of the Akwa Ibom State Revised Law 2022 and an unveiling of the Human Resource Management System. Kelvin Samuel reports.
One event is the submission of the final report from the Transition Committee, public presentation of Akwa Ibom State Revised Edition Law 2022, and the formal launch of the Digital Human Resource Management System, which is expected to address difficulties experienced by both serving and retired civil servants.
The Human Resource Management System is one-stop solution for the management of the human resources from entry into the service to retirement. Comprises 4 main application modules, namely self-service, human resource, data management, performance management, and recruitment. The solution is deployed in all the APS and is open to all the employees of government to log in to their particulars.
This administration has executed well over 77,000 projects and activities from May 29, 2015 to date. It is on this premise that the committee reviewed, verified, arrange and compile the final report, which we are handing over to you.
All laws that were amended have been consolidated with the principal laws and consequential amendments effected in relevant laws. In some instances, some sections of the laws have been renumbered.
Governor Emmanuel Wai, appreciating the committees for good job done, note that the process are to ensure smooth transition and subsequent running of government by the incoming administration.
The incoming government do not have to do a search on where information to make them have that continuity should be gotten from. So that's why we try for the ease of processes, for the ease of transition, for the ease of continuity, try to put everything together in black and white. And today, we needed to hand that over to the governor-elect in commencement of the week of transitioning and handing over.
The governor also seized the moment to elucidate further on the state map law.
In my honor, this is to protect the asset, the integrity, and the resources of the state. People just go about misinforming these youths.
The governor received the document and handed same to the governor-elect while the Digital Human Resource Management System was launched. From the Government House, Uyo, Kevin Samuel, NTA News.
Not less than 100 communities displaced by the 2022 flood in the Niger Delta region are to benefit from the presidential palliatives of the federal government. In a message to the handing over of the presidential palliative to the 2022 flood victims, Minister of Niger Delta Affairs Umana Okun-Umana says President Muhammadu Buhari is concerned about the livelihood of the people after the incident. Clement Barikuyu again reports.
Although the 2022 flood was predicted by relevant federal and state agencies, the density of the natural disaster was, however, beyond the imagination of many of the victims. These items are coming handy to alleviate the burden currently faced by those affected. The relief materials approved for distribution include social relief care packs, nutritional packs, livelihood items, and building materials.
Government officers and security personnel have been assigned to monitor the distribution exercise to ensure that these items get to those for whom they are meant.
Only communities and local government areas highly impacted by the effect of the flood, as identified by the National Emergency Management Agency through the needs assessment conducted after the incident, will benefit from this government's gesture.
I want to assure you, Honorable Minister, that these items will be distributed to those who are truly affected.
By this, I think those people will really have a hope of living, and we really thank the federal government for what they have done.
The palliatives were later handed over to NEMA for distribution. In Uyo, Clement Barikuyi, NTA News.
South women must identify their potential and work towards actualizing them. This was the submission of stakeholders at the 2023 National Women Conference of Mangrove People Leadership Initiative held in Uyo. Clement Barikuyi reports.
The conference brought together women from the 4 states of the South region, where resource persons reminded them of the need to take the front seat in decision-making process.
Women, as part of their cultural roles, tend to be more empathic and compassionate about social issues, especially those that affect women and young females too.
How many women upon the ministry that we have, upon the conferences that we've been having, how many women participate in decision making on that table?
Companies are not allowed to come to areas where there are insecurity, so our children cannot get employment. And every time you see the woman putting her hands like this,
we want to remind women of the power they carry, and when they set this power, I think the world will be a very pleasant one.
The President General Mangrove People Leadership Initiative, Chief Dick Harry, represented by the National Organizing Secretary Reverend Abraham Ijonye, took the women through the history of the organization.
Very unique with our Mangrove people. Even in our sincere, you were also working concomitantly with us to achieve this. So we appreciate the collaboration and the support.
With the theme South Women, Potentials, Challenges and the Way Forward, the conference was aimed at motivating the women towards achieving greater heights.
The theme of the program was well chosen because of the way we have noticed that we have talented women in the South region, women with potentials, but it's as if we cannot utilize those potentials because of certain barriers.
High point of the conference was the presentation of awards to deserving personalities for their contributions to the growth of women and by extension the South region. In Uyo, Clement Barikuyi, NTA News.
University of Uyo Teaching Hospital wishes to inform the public that the Accident and Emergency Department will be temporarily relocated to the former Community Health Officers Training School. The statement signed by Assistant Director Head of Information, Ofong, on behalf of Chief Medical Director indicates that the school is located beside the A&E building, still within the hospital premises. The relocation is to enable them renovate the building to meet the required standard expected of an institution as theirs. The latest development is born out of the usual patient-centered approach to service, which has become the hallmark of the hospital in recent times under the leadership of Professor Mbasi. They are therefore calling on patients and indeed the public to cooperate and bear with them, as the renovation is scheduled to begin from 22nd May 2023 and is expected to last for 6 months. In a related development, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Uyo, Professor Nyaudo Ndayo, is pleased to invite the University Senate staff, students, and interested members of the public to the 90th inaugural lecture of the University of Uyo titled Mainstreaming Spirituality in the Health Services, exploring the gamut of inclusivity, to be delivered by Professor Antonia Essien, Professor of Sociology, Faculty of Arts, University of Uyo. The inaugural lecture will take place on Thursday, May 25, 2023 at the 1,000-seater capacity Ted Fund Auditorium, main campus of the university along Wangiba Road by 3 o'clock in the afternoon. All invited guests are expected to be seated in the lecture auditorium by 2:45 in the afternoon. We'll pause for commercial. Please stay.
Welcome to Prisma International Hotels, located at number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afagafort, Overback Road, Uyo. When it comes to hospitality industry, nothing compares with comfort, exquisite services, and top-of-the-world security. These are what make Prisma Hotels a household name. At Prisma Hotels, you are assured of lavishly furnished, spacious rooms and suites with complimentary breakfast, top-class Blue Sea swimming pool, VIP and poolside bars, as well as restaurant where African and continental dishes are served at pocket-friendly rates. These are not all. There is high-speed internet service, closed-circuit television, spacious car park, 24-hour power and water supply, sparkle laundry and dry cleaning services, and above all, combat-ready security operatives. So whenever you are in Uyo or you are a resident in Uyo, capital city of Akwa Ibom State, make Prisma Hotels number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afagafort, Overback Road, Uyo your choice, and you will cherish the experience. For bookings and inquiries, please call 081-3166-6660 or 0915-509-9989. Prisma International Hotels, hospitality par excellence.
NTA Channel 12 Uyo, your dependable station, presents
a maiden edition of Virtual Children's Paper Presentation. Junior category 8 to 11 years. The effect of TV cartoons on intellectual development of children. Senior category 12 to 15 years. The impact of the present economy on the education of the child.
Shortlisted candidates will be invited for virtual paper presentation via Zoom on Wednesday, May 24, 2023, and the grand finale on Friday, May 26, 2023. First prize, 100,000 Naira. Second prize, 70,000 Naira. And third prize, 50,000 Naira. Plus many consolation prizes.
For inquiries, please call Ekaite on 0904-643-6412.
We are grateful to the following sponsors: Honorable Barrister Etiti Manuk, the Executive Chairman, Itu Local Government Area, Akwa Ibom State; Mr. Taye Ali Ishola, President, Supreme Council of Non-Indigens, Akwa Ibom State; Brand Spec Printing Press and Publishing House, Uyo; Aqua Cardinal Water, Uyo; Indomie Noodles. More sponsors are welcome. NTA Channel 12 Uyo, your dependable station.
Our children, our heritage. Support them.
All welcome back. All is now set for President Buhari to perform a historic inauguration of the second Niger Bridge in fulfillment of his promise to the people of the Southeast region. All things being equal, the second Niger Bridge has become a reality and will be put to use from tomorrow, Tuesday, 23rd May 2023. Chinyere Okoli brings us updates on the preparation.
When in 2018, the Muhammadu Buhari administration commenced the construction of the second Niger Bridge, many saw it as a welcome relief to the people of the Southeast and South-South geopolitical zone who ply these routes and growth of commerce. Today, the second Niger Bridge has become a reality and is set for commissioning. In fact, the people are excited with the news of the opening of the bridge.
At least if it's one project that our president did for us in this Southeast, we are very, very happy for it. When you open tomorrow, maybe the road will be free for us to move. Simply, like before.
In spite of all the odds, we still have cause to thank Mr. President for this, for the completion of this laudable second Niger project.
Representative from the Federal Ministry of Works gives an insight on the level of work.
As you can see, even the approach road to the bridge and the bridge itself, we've done lane marking, and I can tell you that the main project, the second Niger Bridge project, is at 98% completion right now, and the connection road, we've already done lane marking, and as you came, you drove right through, and we've made preparation to open it for the public after commissioning.
The temporary opening of the second Niger Bridge last year provided relief to travelers and made the Christmas holiday a memorable one. With the construction and inauguration of the new bridge, which runs from Asaba to Obosi, is a new dawn to the people of the Southeast region and a source of relief and joy to motorists plying the routes. From the second Niger Bridge, I'm Chinyere Okoli, NTA News.
Peter Oyibo for the latest in the world of sports.
Following Flying Eagles of Nigeria 2-1 comeback win over Dominican Republic in the ongoing FIFA Under-20 World Cup tournament in Argentina, football enthusiasts are demanding for a more purposeful and improved performance from the team going forward.
We have to go all out maybe in the next game and try and get at least a draw with Italy so that we can progress to the next round.
In other results in Group D, Italy recorded a 3-2 victory against Brazil to share 3 maximum points alongside Nigeria. The Flying Eagles will face Italy in their second group game on Wednesday. In boxing, British-Nigeria boxer Anthony Joshua is reportedly returning to training this week in a fresh heat ahead of a proposed showdown with Deontay Wilder in Saudi Arabia as he is working hard to regain his heavyweight titles. The former unified heavyweight champion has not set his foot in the ring after a warm-up victory against Jamie Franklin last month. Joshua looks on for his comeback after losing his WBA, WBO and IBF titles to Olinzanda Usyk. A resurgent Bruce Koepka head off Scottie Scheffler and Victor Hovland to claim his third US PGA Championship title at Hog Hill in New York State. The 33-year-old Koepka carded a 3-under 67 to win his 5th major on 9-under, 2 shots clear of Scheffler and Hovland. Scheffler, who returns to world number 1, hit a 69 to get to 7-under, while Hovland, who had a double bogey on the 16th shot, a 2-under 68. Northern Ireland Rory Macro carded a 69 to end joint 7th on 2-under. With sports update, Peter Oyibo, NTA News.
What one does while living on earth determines where he or she will be after life on earth, as it is appointed unto man to die once, according to the scriptures. This was the central message at the funeral of Elder Jacob Matthew Akpan, conducted by the Pentecostal Assemblies of the World, 4-Town District, Uyo. Utobe Achibong has details.
The funeral, which took place at primary school of our fort, brought together family members, friends, sympathizers and colleagues to bid the late Jacob Matthew Akpan final farewell. Aged 60, late Elder Jacob Akpan, according to his biography, was very passionate about academics, hence the reason he ensured all his children had quality education. He was the president of the hospitality business due to his love for business. He also worked and retired as assistant comptroller of customs. The late Jacob Akpan was diligent and believed in getting the best out of people. In an exhortation on Don't Be Deceived, Reverend Ufot Udo warned Christians against false doctrines.
What you have done in this other side determines where you're heading to. How you have lived your life determines either of the two places that you go.
The funeral featured choir renditions and display by officers of the Nigerian Customs Service.
Fire at your own time. Fire. Wow.
Family members extol the outstanding qualities of late Jacob Akpan.
He sent his children to one of the best schools. He likes good things. He loves his family. He was all in all. He was loving, he was kind, he was well respected and well loved.
Kind and loving father, could be serious sometimes, and his way of showing love could sometimes be misunderstood. Charlie boy was very nice man.
I was a loving man. He was so interested in our education. I'm going to miss the way he didn't do male over female. He was interested in every single person's education.
Pragmatic and education loving man. He makes sure that you have distinction in whatever you do. He's a man of taste and class. He was a very peaceful man.
After due burial rites, the remains of Jacob Akpan were later laid to rest at his hometown, Afao Fort. He is survived by a wife, 4 children, and many other relatives to mourn his demise. In Uyo, Utebe Achubong, NTA News.
Thanks for watching. Uwem Dimo Samson is standing by for translation. Bye for now.
State ebere ufan utameko to digital human resource management system. Etang ufani ban edinam boke that manifio mo kemboni ban Mangrove People Leadership Initiative amiswa 2023. Okara irut nyenede me mbongwam enombuno memong akebene ufom mo. Akwa Ibom me ko mo nyang meru we medi mo Samson yai ko membok nyan sini no mo fok en dobre yomi e bo kem bono wo esene kesem po enama ado ikrenyen kini ndutam merisana ukara nyak nku owi iragise memboro kemme usong fen akbe wan mam bono wo nyang ngodom po anwama ukara edinam mo biang ultimo mo ado amiedo ikome dai buru kara Akwa Ibom sere tude mi manuel ketanga kerino ngwet mbet edi manan sempo amiswa 2022 koro edi fungo nutam digital human resource management system yaikum bokomi oyo kerina mami ado mbono edi no akpatre mbok ye ndungo ame committee ekoto transition committee enama nko ye edinam no ediyongo ndutam edi manan se ubonum po ye ibet iswa ame 2022 ekoto Akwa Ibom State Revised Edition Law 2022 koro edibere ufando tamekoto Digital Human Resource Management System ame beginwam keridiyongo memfana yempakukut mmena mutum ukara ebara kutum yembone make kwenge utum ukara adai wuru kara Akwa Ibom State Eteurumi Emmanuel nangake komo mbono committee edo kemme usanifak yubiang utimommo amabu kefan mendu temero enamman atoro eri kanisana ukara inoyu ukara mfen arigemi kemem yeken nennen usong nko man eri kaninam po nkaiso kente oyu karami etre Eteurumi Emmanuel ama benu fangaru ado kombono wo kebanga kendutem mbet usiak me ufa adanga state ami Kerina marunku ada iwuru karakwa Ibom State ama abo mengwet aro anyonga sana ano ufara iwuru kara emeke enyonga ifungo ufando tam ekoto Human Resource Management System mikuyo ebo yak iban kikbaga South eben mendat mana ifyagomo eniere esan ke yogo adinam Amieke do miko ye ukbe mpoike na wakembuni ban ame Mangrove People Leadership Initiative amiswa 2023 ege tumo kuyo yaiko member mi. Nodo mensionsio iban ke Togo State inang kikbaget South MID wana ame mbone keno ukbe mpoike boro kena iban ekeneda kiso keri kene no ntumsan ke frefen pose ebi nam. Adai wuru for utomodo ekoto Mangrove People Leadership Initiative Chief Dick Harry ame awet nwet utomo soro ado akeda agano Reverend Abraham Ijongiye amatang adokiban mensionsio usong eritum pambono ye mensionsio arinam kiko iwuro dinamado akedogo iban South mendat manifiok ubiongo yemme usong erikan Bonoro akere rinam no ibane diongo mentiu song erika iso ngken kori nyong niunen ke frevet ndaga kerina marunku emaeno mbonowo meno yengwet itoro ntembon ame sanni fakeri tepe ndaga ye ufuriban akpan kikbege South mikuyo Akwa Ibom ntembok nyen kenubre yo mietrero nyang medu wemedi mo samsene sosonga kempang utong asiere
Channel 12 Uyo, your dependable station, presents
a maiden edition of Virtual Children's Paper Presentation. Junior category 8 to 11 years. The effect of TV cartoons on intellectual development of children. Senior category 12 to 15 years. The impact of the present economy on the education of the child.
Shortlisted candidates will be invited for virtual paper presentation via Zoom on Wednesday, May 24, 2023, and the grand finale on Friday, May 26, 2023. First prize 100,000 naira, second prize 70,000 naira, and third prize 50,000 naira, plus many consolation prizes.
For inquiries, please call Ekaite on 0904 643 6412.
We are grateful to the following sponsors: Honorable Barrister Etiti Manuk, the Executive Chairman, Ituluku Government Area, Akwa Ibom State; Mr. Taye Ali Ishola, President, Supreme Council of Non-Indigens, Akwa Ibom State; Real Brass Nigeria Limited, promoters of Real Brass, Africa's largest single brass orchestra; Brand Spec Printing Press and Publishing House, Uyo; Aqua Cardinal Water, Uyo; Indomie Noodles. More sponsors are welcome. NTA Channel 12 Uyo, your dependable station.
Our children, our heritage. Support them.